frequent, want to share some more content. Just doing some thinking, doing some meditating on today. And, this thought comes to my mind, stay the course, stay the course. I was talking to one of my students today, and I was really challenging my student because, they're about to graduate. And the student been with me for a couple years now. And I was challenging them to say, hey, what's your plan? We've been talking about this for 2 years. And I get it. High school kids, they don't know the plan. They don't know what direction they want to go. They don't know if they want to go to school, don't want to go to school. They don't know if they want to start a business. They don't know if they just want to work a job. And oftentimes, their senior year, there's still time. It's still time to make a decision, whatever the case is. And I kind of challenged them. I said, hey, I begin to ask these questions like, do you have a job? If you don't have a job, and then are you planning to go to school? If you're not planning to go to school, what are you planning to do? And one of the things he shared with me out of his frustration is, I know what I want to do. I haven't shared it with everybody. And I kind of feel him. I said, yeah, I kind of get it. You may not want to share everything. And that's what kind of stirred this thought, because I was really concerned for my student because I know there's a strong possibility that he's going to graduate and don't have a plan. And so what it began to help me to think and to ponder is like, stay the course. It's one thing to not have something established. It's one thing not to, have a course that you're on. And I wanted to encourage some people because the reality of it is, it's challenging to stay the course because when you think about staying the course, sometimes some of the things that you're facing along that course, when you think about seasons and times, and then you think about your life and you think about deviating from the course, deviating from the plan, this is something you've written out, something you dreamed about doing. And oftentimes, you may need that encouragement to, hey, you're on the right track, stay the course, don't deviate from it. Some seasons, or maybe a season of testing, it may be a challenging season. Every season of our life is different. Some are a little bit shorter, some are longer, some of them could be a little bit more extensive, some of them could be more challenging than other. But what it helped me to understand is that even as I'm staying the course, just because this season or the challenges that I'm facing does not mean that I'm on the wrong course. What's going on? It does not mean that. Stay the course. It doesn't mean because I'm on this course and now I'm facing challenges, I'm going through obstacles, it seems I'm going through adversity. It seems as if I'm facing all of these things on this course that I'm on. It does not mean that you're on the wrong course. It doesn't mean that. Sometimes some of the things that we face on the course of life or the course that, that we have before us, some of the things that we face, the challenges are really making us. They're really developing us. They're really strengthening us. They're really getting us prepared. And so my encouraging word is stay the course. It doesn't mean that you're on the wrong course. Everybody's not going to agree according to the course that you're on, but that doesn't mean that it's the wrong course. One of my Bible verses that kind of come to my mind, is that straight and narrow path. Broad is the way to destruction, but there's a straight and narrow path. And sometimes, when you're staying the course, it may seem to be a straight and narrow path to accomplish that goal. And maybe you need that straight and narrow path because the broad way is too many distractions. There's too much stuff going on that can deter you from staying the course. And so you are on the right course. You are on the right course. You are making good decisions. And maybe this is a season of testing. Maybe you were hoping to get to the destination much sooner, but you didn't get to the destination much sooner. And that happens when you're staying the course. I think we get overwhelmed with the process of the course. And we just think that this process should be faster. And then some processes, they take a little bit more time. When you begin to think about staying the course, it often makes me think about, a person that enrolls in school. You go through a 2-year program, you go through a 4-year program. Maybe that person plan is to even get a master's, so that's an extra 2 years, whatever the case may be. But whether it's a 2-year program, 4-year program, or an extra 2 years, which makes 6 years, listen, your process is your process. You have to stay the course to accomplish that. And oftentimes we try to deviate from that course, hoping that I can get done with school a little bit quicker, hoping that I can get, whatever thing I'm trying to accomplish, hoping that I can accomplish it much quicker. But you don't want to mess up the development. I appreciate the showing the love. You don't want to rush the process. The process is designed to develop you. The process of the course is designed to sharpen you. And so, yes, it may seem like the course that you on may take longer for you than somebody else, but it's okay because this is the course that you're on. Sometimes we look at other people's course and like, man, how did they get that much faster? Don't worry about them. But you have to know that the course that you're on the right track, you're heading the right direction, you're making the proper steps, you're making the proper adjustments, you're making the proper sacrifices. Don't talk yourself out of getting off that course. All right. And guess what? Yeah, it's probably good to share some things with some people, but you can't share everything with everybody. And that's some of the reasons why the course that you're on, it gets very discouraging and overwhelming because you try to share, your dreams and your passions with everybody. And guess what? It's not meant for everybody. Because guess what? People are not going to understand your course. People are not going to understand your dreams and your passions because that may not be their passions or dreams. They may not can visualize why you doing what you're doing, why you going through all that, why it's almost like somebody working out and this person want to do the extra reps and take the extra sets and all this kind of thing because they want to gain strength. And the person that don't want to take the extra reps and the extra steps or whatever, or do the extra sets of push-ups or lifting weights, they don't understand it, so they don't want to do that. But for your process, for your course of life, that this is what you got to do because it's going to make you better. This is what you got to do. And so I want to encourage somebody to stay the course. I was trying to help my student, to kind of figure out what course of life did he want to be on. Did he just want to work? At least that would be a start. Are you just not going to work and maybe plan to go to college? Well, listen, your college is paid for if you decide to go to college. Maybe you want to start a business. What is it that you want to do? Sometimes we have to, kind of define our course. What direction do we want to go? A lot of young people today, they don't know what direction they want to go. And so it's sad. So they don't even have a course to start. Yes, faith has to be. But even with that, some people that don't even have the faith. I'm glad you say that because we're men of faith. But for those who don't have faith, they need to have a desire to do something. And most kids don't. And I'm just using my student without, sharing his name and all that kind of thing. But the key to this whole inspirational moment is a lot of us are on the right course. And we just got to stay the course. And that course, it's a process. It's a process. It's a journey. But the challenges and the obstacles doesn't mean that we're on the wrong course. Oftentimes, that's what we do. We kind of look at it and say, man, this must be the wrong way because I'm going through all these challenges. It seems like this must be the wrong way because all of a sudden, all these obstacles begin to come. All these different things begin to come that challenge you on your course, but that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong course. Like, don't deviate from the course because you don't want to embrace your challenges. Like, the challenges and the obstacles that you're facing on your course are meant to be there. And just because you deviate from that course does not mean that the course you're going to go on, you're going to avoid these challenges, these obstacles. These obstacles probably are designed for you. If the course that I have to stay on is for me, then I guarantee you whatever obstacles and challenges that are on this course that I have to embrace and face, they're also for me. But we just begin to think that when challenges come, this must be the wrong way. It's not the case. It's not the wrong way. You're actually on the right course. We just have to sometimes try to get out of this mindset of trying to find easy ways to get by certain things. I told you earlier that sometimes some of the challenges and obstacles are really making you, they're really developing you, developing your character, maybe developing a work ethic, developing perseverance. Maybe it's developing patience. Maybe you don't have a lot of patience. And now on this course that you're on, you're faced an obstacle or you're faced a time and season on this course of life, on this course that you're on, and it's challenging you to be patient because patience need to be developed or patience need to be sharpened. So stay the course. It's okay. Embrace it. Embrace whatever it is. When I look at the course of my life and I look at things that I've accomplished, I looked at the journey and I begin to think like, man, I've been staying the course, but sometimes you may not see the evidence right away. You may not see the evidence right away. Sometimes it may take a few years. It may take some time to see the fruit of that you're on the right course. Sometimes some things will pop out right away. You feel good. Yeah, this is the right decision. I'm going to go this direction. But as you continue to go that direction that you have chosen, it wasn't that you didn't choose the right direction, but you may start to feel like, man, don't second guess yourself. It's okay. You're still on the right course. You're still on the right course. Don't second guess yourself. Keep pushing. Yes. Does knowing your purpose helps direct your course? That's very key. And that's what I was trying to help my student. I was trying to help him find his purpose. I've been trying to do it for 2 years. And I understand that some young people just don't have no drive. They don't have no ambition. They don't have no push, And so knowing your purpose, knowing who you are, because your purpose, it kind of ties into your identity, ties into your purpose. But knowing your purpose definitely helps you to direct that course. So I'm glad you asked that question because as I'm trying to fulfill that purpose and I know who I am and I'm trying to fulfill that purpose, my identity and my purpose helps direct my course because now I don't want to do anything that's going to be outside of who I am. I don't want to do anything that's going to hinder my purpose. All right. So that's a great question because there were some people that are struggling with their identity and they're struggling with their purpose, and some people are struggling with both. And they're at a standstill and they don't know what course to take. And so we got to help those type of people that help them find out who they are and then also help them find the course of life. And it's not that we have all the answers, but those who know their purpose, those who know who they are, you're on the right track. You can help somebody get on track. And so I want to encourage you that you are on the right track. I'm speaking to those that know who they are. You're on the right course. You're on the right pattern. You're taking those steps. And you may not see the fruit right away, but it does not mean, once again, that you're on the wrong course. Just because you're facing obstacles and challenges does not mean you're not on the right course. Just because you haven't seen the whole fruition, all the fruit or the results that you're looking for on this course does not mean that you're on the wrong course. So keep pushing. Keep going. Don't deviate. So I wanted to share this inspirational moment of, know who you are, find your passions, find your dreams, find out what you want to do in life. Oftentimes, the very thing that you're passionate about most likely ties into your purpose. It ties into your destiny because, you dream about it, you think about it, it's just something you breathe. It's just who you are. And so oftentimes those passions and those dreams and stuff like that you want to do, it's something that's always on the forefront of your mind. It's almost like something that you can't shake, you can't get away from. You just know this is my God-given destiny or purpose or whatever the case may be. But whatever steps you're taking on this course to get to that, stay the course. Stay the course, embrace the challenges. Don't talk yourself out of getting out of the obstacles and challenges. Don't talk yourself out of these things. Just stay the course. Stay the course. It's good to have safe people in your inner circle, that can pray for you and encourage you and to help you to stay the course. Because there are some people that are connected to you They see what you see. They see your gifting, they see your purpose, they see your drive, they see it. And so it's good to be connected to people that do see and do understand, and that can help keep you encouraged as you stay the course. Because you can listen to the wrong person at the right time and they can throw you off that course. That's why, we have to watch, who we allow to speak to us and what they speak to us. We have to watch who we allow to speak to us and what they speak to us. All right. Because there are some people, we allow them to speak to us and then we don't check what they're speaking. Like if they're speaking something and you're on the right course and they're speaking something that's going to delay you on your course, then guess what? That's not good to take that in. So watch who you share your course with. Watch who you share the information. Sometimes God will give you some things and it's only just for you. Because if you share it with somebody else, they're not going to understand it. They're not going to understand it. And sometimes it may be just for you to understand and for you to grasp it and to believe in it. And then as you grasp it and believe in it and walk in it, then you'll see the fruit of it. It may not come right away, but it's coming. And people will begin to see. See, when you're in the place of don't know, that some people can take advantage of your time and season of you don't know. They can take advantage of it. Oh, you should just do this then, or you should just do this, or no, squash that, man. Just try to do it this way when you don't know. So sometimes you have these moments of you need to know for yourself before you share with anybody else. Because you could be making the right decisions on the right course, but you share the information way too early. And you haven't built enough confidence and courage to stay on that course. All right. The course that you're on is good, but you haven't built enough faith and confidence to stay on that course. And then you told the wrong person at the right time, and they deter you. There's young people that get deterred off their course all the time because they have dreams and ambitions to do different things, and they're connected to the wrong people. And that wrong person speaks the thing at the right time, and it deters you off your course. So that's why you must be confident. Be confident in who you are. Be confident in what God has put in you to do. Be confident in these things. Because just because other people around you don't agree does not mean that you're not on the right course. So that's 3 things I gave you. Just because you face obstacles and challenges does not mean you're not on the right course. All right? Does not mean that. Just because people can't see what you're doing or understand it or process it does not mean you're not on the right course. Does not mean. Nope. You could very well be on the right course. And your course is for you to grasp it, to embrace it, to understand it, and to keep pushing. Because guess what? As you stay on that course, you're going to help somebody else that's going to be at the beginning of the course that you're on. They're going to be at the beginning. And you want to be able to help them and tell them, hey, man, stay the course. I can relate to you. I've been on this course for X amount of years. And now that I see you on this course, hey, this is what I had to do to get to where I am. So it's so important that you build up faith, you grow in faith, you build up your faith, you stay encouraged, stay on the course that God has for you. Stay on this course, this passion, this dream that you have, stay on that course. It does not mean you're on the wrong course. Distractions sometimes causes us self-doubt. Yeah. And I believe even distractions are designed to make us. We always talk about the good stuff, but I think distractions are designed to make us too, because you get these distractions and it's a part of your character building. These distractions that you may experience. It's okay to get distracted. Just don't get thrown off course. That means whatever distraction it is, I need to lock in and get focused. All right. And not be easily distracted. But I think distractions are also designed to build your character because it shows you your weaknesses and where you need to be strong. So distraction is not a bad thing. Long as you can learn from those distractions, long as you can grow and mature from those distractions. So listen, Be encouraged. Thank you for tuning in to my inspirational moment. For those on YouTube, thank you, my YouTube audience. Those who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Justin Burnette Sr, SR. So definitely subscribe. I have a lot of inspirational moments. I share a lot of financial literacy, business information, kingdom things. I share a lot of plethora of wealth. Let me say that, not just knowledge, a plethora of wealth that I share on my YouTube channel. So not just our ministry, but I share a lot of things that's going to help you get prepared for life. So thank God for all those who are tuned in. All right. We can talk about that a little bit later, but definitely continue to tune in to my inspirational moments. Join us this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. for our weekly Bible study. I got an interesting topic. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but you'll see a Facebook posting in about a day or so. I'm doing some more meditating, and God has given me a complete download. So I'll share that. What we're going to do, I'm going to teach on Bible study for this week. I think it's very fitting for the time that we're in. And then join us this coming Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Our address is 3507 Suite 3, Canfield Road. Listen, if you have not fellowship with us yet, we definitely encourage you to come on out and fellowship with us at Standard Gap Ministries. Our worship time begins at 10:30, and we go live at 11 a.m. So listen, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I'm going to share my YouTube link after this video, and I pray that you subscribe, and I pray that the content I share, whether I'm going live or the past content, will bless you. Be encouraged.